Hi everybody, I'm Hope Danielson, the Health and Wellness Advisor for Harvest Market. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about extending the life of your produce. So a good rule of thumb to remember is when it comes to fruit and vegetables, fresh is great, but all forms of fruits and vegetables fit. So always think about stacking up on different forms of fruits and vegetables. So for example, canned are some of my favorite. They can last up to a year in your pantry. I always look for fruit that's packed in 100% juice and then low sodium or no salt added vegetables. Frozen, another favorite of mine because it makes for a really quick meal. You can do vegetables, which are just packed in water, so no added salt or sauces. And then fruits like berries that can go bad really quickly when they're fresh are great frozen, especially in smoothies. I also love fruit or vegetable juices. Just make sure they say 100% juice. And then when it comes to fresh, these are some of my favorites to keep on hand because they last a little bit longer. Bananas, while some of you might think that they go bad quickly, there are some ways to store them to make them last a little bit longer. I've seen some people just wrap the tip right here with some saran wrap and that can help, but also just separating each of them from each other can really help extend their life. And then when you get to the point where they're kind of past the point where you want to eat them whole, you can chop them up and put them in a freezer bag and then freeze them later for smoothies or banana bread. I also love these cherry tomatoes because they seem to last a lot longer than maybe a whole tomato. And I store these at room temperature and they can last up to a week to 2 weeks. Lemons are great, and I know a lot of us like to keep them in a bowl on the counter because they look so pretty and it's really decorative, but they'll actually last a lot longer if you keep them in a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator, and you can do that for up to a couple of weeks. Apples also, I recommend putting them in the refrigerator. They'll last a lot longer, sometimes even up to a month. Carrots, I always try to buy whole since cut up carrots don't last as long, and these can last up to a month or two in the refrigerator crisper. And then fruits and vegetables that you don't want to put in the refrigerator are things like squash, potatoes, onions, and garlic. Those should be stored in a cool, dark place with a lot of air circulation. I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time.